Well, all work on the farm and no play is no fun. But to play, you got to have some toys. So my grandson Hudson calls me up the other day, multiple times. Grandpa, what are you doing? Can you help me build something? What are we building?
Cornhole.
Cornhole? What are we doing that for?
Have fun.
Just we have to?
We gotta make cornhole.
Got to make a cornhole thing. Well, you wanted to make it in concrete. And there's some industrial ones that are like serious. They're like $1,500 to $3,000. So we started thinking about doing that. This is for a present for your dad's birthday. And if they're $1,500 to $3,000 to buy them, that's not all profit. Not to mention they already got the molds and everything. So I decided we do fiberglass. We do a lot of fiberglass. We build cars, we build dock boxes, we build raised garden boxes. So I started cutting up and we're making a cornhole game. So I'm gonna, and then I even got thinking, wait, I might make this and make a mold out of it rather than just build one. So you can watch the process of us building a cornhole game, and then maybe we can even offer them for sale. This will be an outside, leave it there model that will just be, hold up to the weather and you don't have to worry about it getting rained on and coming apart, which a lot of them do. So I had the back of it kind of rectangled, and what I want to do, since I'm going to build a mold of it, I want to taper it a little bit so the sides actually come out some, and that way it'll come out of the mold much easier. So I'm just going to remake this back piece a little bit. So we remade our bottom. I don't know if you can tell by that, but it's 1 inch wider on both sides of the bottom, the base, than it is on the top. And then the front, when you come around, this will be the front going in, it's about a 1/2 inch wider. And you can see a little better there just because of the proportion. But an official cornhole board is how big? 2 feet by 4 feet with a 6-inch hole, I think. Is it a 6-inch hole?
I think so.
9 inches down from the top. So we're gonna make a top now, 2 feet by 4 feet to fit on top of that. So I've got the top cut here. What I wanna know is, why do they call this a cornhole game? That's what I'm thinking. You don't have any idea, do you? So we're building the cornhole game, and we're actually going to go ahead and make a mold of it. This is the top that will go on there. Whatever you call it. What do you call this?
Cornhole.
Cornhole. It's cornhole. So like the concept is, we built the top here. Okay, so we got to be 9 inches down from here. We're going to make a little circle hole, 6 inches. This will go on top of that. I'm going to use this. I was going to make them because this was going to be your dad's birthday present, but you kind of got me short term. Birthday's in a couple days, so it's going to be a Father's Day thing.
Okay.
So we can't do anything just like, small scale. We're going to build a mold off of it. I was checking around. You wanted to do a concrete one. Them things are from $1,500 to $3,000. I didn't see any really good quality fiberglass ones, and the better ones, not concrete, are in the $300 to $600 range. I bet we can build one heck of a really cool cornhole set and maybe market it for maybe $400. You think?
Yeah.
I'm thinking like your brother would know.
Yeah.
Your 13-year-old brother who's a businessman. So anyway, if you keep watching the video and like what we come up with, these may be for sale. You could sell them on Amazon, you think? Otherwise, we'd have to get a whole website, the cornhole website. Gosh, that just doesn't sound right to me. All right, let's get building this thing. So we basically made a little taped up, well, it could be a sleigh. What do you think? I don't know, going down the hills here, people will use an old hood or anything else. That'd be safer than dragging somebody around on a hood.
Yeah.
Or going down a hill in a hood in the Ozarks. So what we're going to do is on the inside here, we'll put a little putty on the edges, and then we'll glass it. And then once we got it glassed, then we'll stiffen it up a bit and go ahead and make it really stiff, take it apart or turn it over, and I'll do some body work around the edges. We'll prime it and make it really slick. So what we're doing here is we're making a plug. First you have to make a plug, which is the exact what you want is a part, and then take the plug and turn it into a mold. So we'll do that. When we actually build it, what we'll do is, this is foam board. So we'll gel the whole thing on the outside, put a chop in here, fiberglass, and then we can put this foam board down. Then we'll glass on top of the foam board. That'll make it about that thick, and it'll make it really sturdy. This will be something you can actually walk on, and it won't come apart. So, and then the hole will go about here. What we'll do is probably cut this out and maybe bevel it so that it's really clean by the hole. So this is somewhat what the finished version will look like. There'll be a hole on top. These are like official dimensions for a cornhole board. What we'll do is we'll trim that out after it's made, and that'll be plenty thick. You'll have your leg in your front and your back. You can access to get your bags out of there. We'll cut it up there. Got the hole, and I'm even thinking we put some LED lighting under this thing. Right now you could get some LED lighting with probably battery powered. You could put a switch back here, turn it on. You could have the hole lighted up. You can see in the hole, and you can see around it and under it. That'd be pretty cool, some backlighting, because if we're gonna do it, we're gonna make the best one out there. So there you go. I'm gonna let the boys, this is the actual working fiberglass shop, and the boys will be back in Monday. I've got it mocked up for them, and they can do the rest of it.